This video is brought to you by Squarespace. What's up everyone, my name is Saradietschy, rhymes with Peachy. I make videos over here on the YouTubes. I have a history of doing wedding films, event videography, and docu-series. So this is going to be 3 tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call it, to better storytelling as a videographer and or editor. This is based on a talk that I gave last year at Buffer Festival. I don't do a lot of talks because that's the only time I kind of have what the people call imposter syndrome, to where I feel like I can't be on a stage unless I have years and years of work underneath my belt to prove to you that I can be on the stage talking. I'm actually gonna link down the PowerPoint that I used for this talk. It might not make a lot of sense without me talking, but there are some good points that you can download down in the description below if you want. But yeah, let's just get into it. What this is not for really is for scripted content fiction. I am all about the real and the raw, but forming a story with real events, you know, documentary event stuff. So these are kind of all made up things in my head, but I'm sure there's actual real concepts and theories out there that back me up. I just, I didn't go to film school. I don't know the things. So these are certain story themes that I've seen throughout my videos. So number 1, I call thread theory. No matter what you're making, there has to be a thread that brings your story together from beginning to end. You gotta have something that holds your viewers' attention. They wanna see a journey. They wanna see progression. There has to be at least one thing at the center of the video that you're making, whether it's a person's story, a certain location, a certain theme that you keep kind of going back around to, and there's a characteristic, or there's a point A where it started and there has to be a point B at the end where you see a journey. So let's just hit a few examples. When I was doing a ton of travel videos, it would be basically a collection of multiple days, maybe even multiple weeks sometimes, into one short 5-minute video. There wouldn't be a ton of talking, but it'd be, a lot of B-roll. I wanted it to, tell a story, but I wanted it to be exciting as well. So one of the threads that I used is I would do sunrise to sunset. My Greece video was a good example of this. There was a week of just random footage. I didn't know really how to piece it together. So basically the beginning was the exciting, oh, we're going out and exploring. The middle was kind of like middle of the day, like, ooh, cool stuff. And then the night was nighttime footage and like, ooh, we're going to a club and we're dancing. So really the progression of the video followed the progression of a day from sunrise to sundown. So that was my thread. Same thing goes for event videography. Maybe it's a weekend event that you have to condense down into only a 3-minute video. So first minute of your video is the beginning of the conference, the excitement, people going through the doors. The middle is the meat of it. What are the announcements that happen? What is going on? And the end is the end of this journey that you brought people on. Oh, it's the grand finale. Was there a competition? Who won? Was there one product that stood out that you hinted to throughout the entire video? And then the end is like the grand finale. Oh my God, so exciting. So really this thread can be anything. Just make sure the audience has something to grab onto, something to follow throughout the entire video, and then we won't lose interest as the audience. Since you guys know I love documentaries, you have tweeted at me to watch The Creative Brain. It's a 50-minute documentary on Netflix. I hate to be critical of anyone putting out anything because, oh my gosh, it obviously took so much work and it was pretty, it was beautiful, but it really wasn't interesting to me. It was basically a talking head documentary, a ton of different people just talking about one thing, and it never really landed on a point. I kind of ended and I was like, well, what was the point of that? There wasn't one person's story throughout the whole thing, or there wasn't really, I don't know, there wasn't that thread, right? And it kind of made me lose interest. Maybe the Netflix docuseries Abstract has set such a high bar that, that was like just slightly a letdown. Number 2, let it breathe. Dun, 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 dun. Let it breathe. Go, 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 go. So this one's funny because I feel like there's 2 different camps that need to hear the exact opposite thing. When it comes to brand videos, usually brands want to rush stuff because they want to get to the point of, hey, this is our product. I want to sell you this product. Here is this and nothing more, right? And I just want to tell you guys, like, people's attention span are better than you think. A 30-second video that's short and snappy, but you know, it doesn't capture your attention, well, someone's not even gonna watch 3 seconds of that. But hey, maybe a 10-minute video that is more than just selling something to someone, and so that makes that person watch it all the way through. It's compelling, it adds value. Well, hey, there's something to that. Let it breathe. It doesn't have to be cut 24/7. Let it breathe, let it breathe. So you creators out there who are fighting for, you know, good content and not just fast content in terms of the branded stuff, good luck on your journey of convincing brands that that's worth it. Fight the good fight though, you know? And then sometimes for your personal videos that you post to YouTube, sometimes you just gotta cut it out, man. Maybe your videos need to be shorter. Yes, let things breathe, but if they don't have a point or they don't serve the point of the higher story, then cut it. Cut it out. I had Matt Diavella on the podcast. Yes, it is back. First week of September, very exciting, but he had a very good point, and this is something that I abide by. You just don't need to say the same thing twice, period. That's a good rule to follow at all times. Before moving on to number 3, shout out to our sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace, I love you. Not only do they have beautiful templates for photographers, videographers, designer, any type of creator, if you have a restaurant, all the things, they have great templates for you. 24/7 customer support via chat or email. I use that a lot for my Squarespace website. But they also have a lot of great tools, marketing tools, analytics, all of the things. But to change it up a bit and not to just toot my own horn with my Squarespace website, I actually asked, hey guys, do you have cool Squarespace websites? Should I review them? Welcome to Sara's Squarespace review. How does my computer microphone sound? Probably terrible. Okay, so I went to Twitter and asked you to link your Squarespace. Over 200 responses. Wow. Mary, you probably have the most eye-popping, beautiful website that I've seen. It's very original. Look at those gorgeous pictures and the way the words flow. Amazing, phenomenal, congratulations. The homies at Mango Street, they have a YouTube channel, but what are they about? Well, they tell you in this one sentence, and then you keep scrolling and you find what you want. Building a website is literally just another form of storytelling. You gotta know, what is this person selling me? What are they about? Here's another one. Shout out to 393, a very cool space in Manhattan that holds events. Oh wow, Billie Eilish. Eilish. This place must be popular. Boom, instant credibility. That's what you want to build when building a website at squarespace.com. If you don't have a Squarespace website yet, you can get 10% off your first purchase of domain or a website. Just go to squarespace.com/saradietschy and use my code saradietschy for 10% off. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so point number 3 is actually the rule of 3. If you have a lot of footage, this is just a good way to break it down. There's a reason why plays are in 3 acts. There's a reason why stories are written with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The rule of thirds. The interior design rule of 3, where hey, if it looks weird, that's because it's not in 3. You don't put up 2 shelves on the wall, you put up 3 shelves or 6. You go in 3s. There's a little interior design tip-a-rooney.
A full hour of decorating and design advice. Up next
on Sara Dietschy's YouTube channel. Just work in 3s. It'll help you organize your footage, make sure there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Let's take wedding films, for example. I would have the most emotional part right in the middle of the film. So the beginning would be working up to that one moment. They're saying their vows. Oh yes, it's beautiful. And then the end is the summarization of all of the love and all the things, and it's partying, it's the reception, people are having fun. But you go on that journey, you're building up. Here's the climax. Oh, emotion, it goes down a little bit, but then it just ends in fun. That middle part, the climax, it can be emotional, it can be fun, it can be conflict. If your video is boring, add some conflict into it. If you're making a documentary or a docuseries, in order for it to be interesting, there kind of has to be a point of tension. Not all the time, but it can help. I hope this video was helpful. Remember that deck is down below to download for free. You don't have to do anything. Hopefully it's a little bit helpful. Again, it's a little weird since I'm not there along with the slides to give you my hour talk, but it's there. I hope this helped you people out there trying to make a living with video, because oh my gosh, storytelling is a very powerful tool to have, and hopefully I helped you just a little bit. I'm currently making a video that has been a month in the making, so apologies for no videos last week. You know, it turns out when you take longer times for projects, it makes posting every week hard, but I think it'll be beneficial for you guys. A lot of cool videos coming out this month. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. And what do we say around here? Well, we say stay peachy, because saradietschy rhymes with peachy. Okay, bye.